Salam Alaikum everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, kindly subscribe below, and if you are old, thanks for coming back again. Alright, this channel is where you get to know your relationship status and also how to find a solution to any problem relating to your relationship. And if you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and also turn on the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I post a new video. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, as you already know, today our topic it's very simple. It's about what you need to know before you go into a marriage. As a young woman and a young man, one day we are gonna get into a marriage, and we need to know this thing before we get into a marriage. Knowing this thing now will not stop us from gaining our goal that you've set before we get married. No, we need to know this and also continue with our goal before we get married. So, ladies and gentlemen, you are here right now, and I'm pretty sure you'll be very excited to need to know is that going into a marriage as a young man and young woman, we read novels every day. I'm pretty sure that most of us do read novels, and we do watch Indian movie, Korean movie, and we see how their love is about, and we are craving for that type of love. My brothers and sisters, let me tell you, it's never the same. This novel, it's fiction. And what we are talking about here is a reality. It's something we are going to face. It's something that is behind the scene. It's something that we are going into, not them in a movie that are going to watch us. So, if you want people to watch you right or watch you wrong, it depends on you. Yes. So, we don't have to have this mentality that the marriage you are going into, it's something that is full of happiness. We get tough things inside marriage, so we need to know that there are tough things inside marriage before you go into a marriage. We see our parents, we know the way they are, and we can't just conclude that everything is right. Not every time that everything is right. We have certain things that is fishing and that is need to be done. First of all, like marriage is not something that we see in a novel like Romeo and Juliet. Sorry to say, though I'm not married yet, but we all have someone in our family who have gotten married before, and we know that marriage is not as smooth as we think when you read a novel.
This marriage is tough.
It's very tough because we're different.
Before you get into marriage, before you know who you want to marry, before you accept any proposal, know yourself first. Knowing yourself, you know the type of person you want to be with. Yes, you can't just go jump into marriage like that. When you know yourself, whether you are a happy type or you are someone who can't live with someone for a long time, or you are someone who is like generous, you are someone who is jealous, you need to know yourself first before you say you want to look for a partner. This is a very first step that you need to know. Find yourself before you find a partner, so that the partner will know that this is what you are, and he will support you for who you are. So if you want your husband to come and discover who you are, meanwhile you don't know who you are, it's very complicated. The mistake people sometimes do is that when they doubt someone, they don't go into further investigation. Please, my dear sister or my dear brother, if you doubt someone, get married to. There's no means of getting married. Like you are doubting this man that is lying or is kind of hiding his character, and you think something fishy is going on, and you can't like point at it that that's what is going on. Then I don't see the need to say you want to go into that marriage, because going into that marriage in the first place, the perception that you have is that you are doubting this man. So you are doubting this man, why should you go into a marriage? It's going to result into a violence. And violence, the consequence of it. Yes. And it's also going to result into a hatred, because whatever the man does, like you are going to complain. You are going to complain anytime. And also, same thing applies to the man. Whatever the lady does, like you are also going to complain because you'll be like, and I doubted her, and I doubted him. And you doubted him, you doubted him. Why didn't you let go? But that time I'm sure you were blindfolded by love, so you couldn't do anything to it. So if you doubt someone, you made that mistake. So I don't want you to make that mistake right now. I just want you to know that that's what you need to know before you go into marriage. If you doubted the person, clarify the doubt before you go into the marriage. There's another thing again. Keeping secret. Secret keeper. That's very essential. Like, before you get married, some people try and tell their secret. They'll be like, oh, I've been into this thing before, I've been into that thing before. It's not because they've not gotten someone to tell, but because they love you, they think you are their ribs that God have sent to come and fix. So they think you are the one that they desire to tell their secret to. And you think the best thing to do to the person who reveal his or her secret to you is
Shago, he gone, don't you see? We're not gone. Ordinary secrets that somebody told you. I was discussing with you. But no, you are going to go now anyway. Do you know what it means to sell your father's house? She's one of the best friends. I have one of my best friends, mommy. Are you okay?
to go and broadcast it. Now that you've become a lawyer, now you've become a broadcaster, a news teller, you broadcast to the whole world. I beg, this relationship is not going to last. This marriage is going to be hell.
Holy Ghost fire!
Marriage, because the guy is going to act as if he really likes you after you finish doing this thing. He's going to act, but guess what? The hell is going to happen after marriage, because it's going to repay you back. It will repay you. So I'm telling you, if you think you're outside there and you've shared your spouse, like you even disgrace him outside, like you even disgrace him outside by telling his secret outside for everyone to hear. Oh, my lady, my guy is going to marry you. She's going to marry you. And guess what? You won't find happiness in this marriage. I'm telling you. It's the most annoying part that I don't like at all. And I've seen several times. In fact, I don't want to comment. Sometimes I do comment, man. Now I see it to be like a norm. It's that become a norm that you don't have to really comment about it anymore. See, people will be like, oh, I like this guy. But you know his character, you know that this is what he is. Like, he's a drunkard. Professional drunkard. Yes. And you've talked to him several times and he doesn't even listen to you. And the next thing that you see, some people will be like, I can fix him. I can fix her. What are you fixing? Are you a repairer? No. She's not a machine to be fixed. She's a human being. She has a feeling. She has her own thing. Like, she's a normal human being. Why would you fix her? You're not the one to change someone. You are not the one to change someone. Let the person decide. The person decide that he wants to change. Something that you can fix out of marriage. When you go into marriage, don't think you can fix it there. You're not a maintainer. Know that. Also is that communication. Know your goals. Know your inspiration. Know your vision. What do you want to be? Like, communicate between the person you're going to get married with. Tell the person, within 5 years that we'll get married, that's what I want to be. Maybe I want to be a lawyer. I want to be a doctor. How much can he help you? How much can he help him? Is it going to affect your marriage when you are deciding of your goal? Know it. Know some people, when you get married, they don't want you to work. Let your husband know that as a woman, or you want to work when you get married. Let him know that this is what you are thinking. Make a bond. Don't go into a marriage and be like, there's one be like, oh, hello dear, I don't want you to work. I want to go out and come and provide for you. In Islam, it's acceptable. Like, we can do it. You can be in your house, but imagine, like, some of us, we don't work because we want money, but we work for love. Like, we have passion. We want to work with people. We want to socialize. We don't want to be indoors always. If you're the type of person, let the person you want to get married know that this is the kind of person you are, and let him know your inspiration. Like, this is what you inspire. This is what you desire. This is what you want to be. I like this couple so much because the way they do their stuff is very great because they know their inspiration and their goals before they went into marriage. Yes.
Many of you may think that the differences between you should be a reason to stay apart or be a source of anger in your relationship.
But it doesn't have to be that way. True love is not about being mature.
And every day you learn something new from each other.
Something that you can't tolerate when you've not gotten married. Just tell your husband that this thing, I don't like it. Make him know that you don't like it. Don't wait until when you get married and tell him that, oh honey, I don't like what you are doing. Meanwhile, before you were not married, he does that and you don't complain that you don't like it. Not when you get married that you are going to tell him that, honey, what you are doing, I don't really like it and I don't think it's a good. If your wife or your husband have some attitude that you think when she does you don't like, don't keep it to yourself. Though maybe you've tell her first time, second time, and she's like, oh, all right, darling, I will find a solution to it, or I'll put a stop to it. And she doesn't. Don't take it too much to your heart and say that you are going to do something bad to her or you are going to hit her. Just act in a simple way, like this way.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Ooh, I slammed the door. Oh my god.
I tell her every time to close the door gently, every single time. And she ends up banging the door so hard, I hate it when she does that.
Oh my god. I hope he did not notice the scratch on the side of the door.
Ready to go? It makes me so... Okay, calm down, Khalid. It's okay.
Just keep smiling.
If you have any question, any comment, please kindly comment. And also, if you think you have any suggestion, please kindly do so. I would like to read your suggestion. I would like to read what you think people should know before they get married. Thank you very much. And also, don't forget to subscribe, like, and also share this video. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.